Welcome back everybody to this second part of our Persona 5X playthrough. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go to bed. Not in a weird way though. What I mean is we've done our re-rolling. I made a video about that if you want to check out how you can roll. And I tried to get at least one good or what is considered good character just to start this playthrough. I guess we can call it that, a playthrough. This is a service game, so it's gonna be there's gonna be multiple stuff in the long run. Just gonna collect this stuff, but yeah, let's continue our journey with Persona 5 the Phantom X. So let's go to sleep. Oh, Longplay.
さよう。私めにご用の際は、今のあなた様はご自宅でそれを承知していながら恐れ入るが、
一刻も早く君に忠告させてい。
What is this about?
その前に感謝申し上げるよ。君は私に。
What are you saying? What potential does he think that I shown? You need to feel so pensive. Yeah. Sure thing, buddy. Oh, so you mean the social link? What was the social link back in the day? Which is confidant for Persona 5, but here it's called Synergy, if I'm not mistaken. Rune awaits me. How do I avoid that? Is that some kind of joke? We should definitely note that for when they get to that point in the story. So we can still avoid that. Oh well, thank you very much. Disturbing my sleep, all for that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so they just pull me out of my bed just to tell me runes await me and then just leave me hanging. Thanks! It's nice to feel appreciated like that. And now we get waken up by Lufel pecking at our head.
Ohayo.
What are you doing here? I mean, you're still a weird owl pecking at my head in the morning. Yeah, you did say we had a job. Well, he have a job for us. Yes, it does. Midday comestible period. Okay, sure. My what?
昼下とは昼食昼休憩のことだ。
Luther seems like someone taken out of the old times where they use like weird words. What's the deal with the job? You still haven't told me, buddy. Comestible hour. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you. I feel hope rising in me. So we have the synergy rank 1 for Lufel. So we have now the business plan, which is kind of the beginner sort of plan that you can follow and be on a good path to have a solid account and progress as best possible. I didn't sign up for this. Or what now? And he just fly away. Of course. A base for nurturing hope. Level 4. And we unlocked the synergy. So let's check it out. Let's just follow along the tutorial. So you can see we have the synergy for Lufel, and we will have rank 2 soon where you can craft infiltration tools, and you get rewards for each ranks, including meta jewel, which is the currency that you need to pull for characters. So that's good. Might as well like get all the currency that we can. Because we still plan to get Joker. We are going to try to get Joker. Might as well do like some pulls right now. Oh, so we got Flurry. Nice. So that's one of the best single target DPS in this game. Let's do the third one. Okay. So we are at 19 on 80 to hit the 50-50, so we'll see how it goes. We're gonna still try. I mean, we're gonna pull all the resources that we can to try and get Joker. And we'll see down the line which character looks cool and which one are we gonna pull. So right now we're just gonna change, you know, school uniform, and there's again a tutorial prompt. Let's be on our merry way to school. It's funny how playing Persona, I went to school more time than I did in real life. Can I? Oh, that's not a mirror. That's. I thought this was a mirror. I wanted to check myself out. But anyway. Anything, John? Anything, John? Sorry, ma'am. Who are you?
そんな大人っぽい言葉遣いするしばらく見ない間に覚えてない？富山かよ。昔は家族ぐるみでご飯とか行った。
Oh, of course. I totally remember.
子供が大きくなるとね、お母さんとはちょいちょい会ってた。ああ、そうそう。ご両親ってば。
Yeah, they are. That's why I'm all alone in this big house. Tommy from the block. Okay. Just a tiny bit. Yes, it is. It's writing on the bag. Right, right. Sure. Thank God. She's a bit annoying. Now I might be late to school because of that.
電車が間もなく到着いたします。危険ですから黄色い線の内側までお下がりください。電車のホームとの間が広いところは足元に十分ご注意願います。
It's kind of so since this is like the second or third time that I'm seeing this, it's kind of funny how it all started because the guy that we saw, which is Kyuchi, the first guy that we're gonna steal the treasure from the palace, it's funny how it all started because he bumped into the main protagonist. Because before that he was just fine, he was a regular human, so it makes you wonder, like, is this something like people getting into contact with the main protagonist are gonna be doing this sort of things, or is it just like for the scenario? But one other thing that is very very on point with the story, I mean very tripping, is that Kyuchi, you're gonna see this afterwards, has a very strong apprehension and very strong negative feeling towards women, and you can see it in like all the things that he done. He's gonna target only women, and that's kind of that I mean they've written this very nicely, very grippingly, but that's not cool for women though.
やばい。多分そうだよ。気が朝から池波くん見ちゃった。
Oh, okay, so that wasn't me.
池波くん困るって。そうだね。
Too bad.
そんなのしたらファントムでしょ。
下北沢
Yeah, so that's the menace is kind of what I was talking about. Like the guy is turning into a menace, and they call Phantom Menace people that kind of act weird towards society and even aggressively, which is just a sign that their shadow is running amok in the metaverse. Glad you're right. I should hurry up and get her wallet. I think it's just a keychain, but I'm not sure there's a wallet lock attached to it or not. Yeah, she did. Ah, that's her train pass. That's not a wallet. And here's anything Chan to save the day. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's fine. It all happened so fast. Yes, it is. And I believe you go to that school as well. I guess so. I don't know you.
私一元の授業準備担せかせかしててごめんなさい。
Yeah, so now we have no problem like acting upon what we feel and what we desire. So like I was saying, I'm just gonna shut up during those cinematics. Just enjoy it for now. As you can see, like, very strong feeling against women, which story-wise, given his story arc, kind of makes sense. It's very well written. Still not cool though for women. I mean, let's get started with the math lesson. I'm not good at math, so let's see. Yeah, power saving, please. Yeah, you saw me first, but this look right here said it's kind of targeted at me. You don't like me. Bad apples? Cool. Yeah. I wouldn't know. Barrels, I usually store rum in that, so... Yeah, they lack the desire to learn. Yeah, situation is dire. People are lacking all the desire that they would have for anything life related. Sure.
結構すごいことだったよ。電車の中に自転車の人が突っ込んできたでしょ。あの後駅員さんが来てくれたけど、自転車ぶつかられた人。
Yeah, we don't know what happened with that rider. By the way, why was he running or cycling, I should say, towards us so aggressively?
あの人もファントムに。
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about, the menace. Yeah, so that's like sort of a website where people flag other people as menace. Yeah, that exactly.
もちろんそのマガつかみに認定されるとぶっちゃけ私も暇つぶしに見るくらいでそんなに知らない。
Why not just call the police?
なんか故意じゃないとか証拠がない迷惑行為、あ、いや動かないんだったかな。
Unwilling to make a move. I wonder if that's related to our metaverse situation.
でもマガ通信すごく下手な芸能人とかよりもチャンネル登録者数すごいらしくてさ、こんな感じな。 じゃなくて君に聞きたいことあるんだけど、昨日どうやって渋谷まで行ったの？電車の中から消えたよね。
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a magician. True story.
またはそろそろお昼。
Of course, our best friend is the girl that we've met this morning.
元葉と同じ改めてだけど
You're welcome.
私 D 組の野毛智子元葉とは親友ってとこかな
Well, nice to meet you too. Yeah, name's Anything Geek.
智子と君知り今朝駅でいろいろ助けてもらっちゃって別にお昼行くでしょ早くしないと購買も混むかなってやっぱそんな時間経ってただいぶ遅れた
Probably, yeah.
急に変なこと言って行こう智子
Yeah, don't forget your phone though. And of course, we saw a glimpse that she's got the app. Sure, comestible hour. I'm gonna start thinking that she's stalking me.
よく会うね元葉目当てのパンが売り切れるからって先に購買に行っちゃってお弁当も持ってきてるのにねなんだっけ
She stopped playing.
元葉と私昔一緒に野球してたんだ
Well, that's too bad.
ずっと元気がなかったんだけどもしかしたらそれ席が近くの
Of
君のお
course.
かげかも
Just
ね
throw compliments at me. Yeah, it's probably thanks to you.
私はただそばにいること
Yeah,
しか
but
できなかった
that's what people need in this type of situation.
引き止めちゃった
Yeah, you shouldn't. I've got an owl to meet on the roof. Yeah, that way.
その階段上がったともしかして君孤独にグルメを楽しみたいタイプとか
What's that supposed to mean?
でもうちのクラスにもそういう私もそろそろ元葉のとこ行くね
Sure, we'll catch up later as well, little lady. Right now, I have an owl to meet on the roof. Don't, like, why are you leaving? Am I that ugly?
Kochida. 約束通り質問にお前が昨日見たメメントスとかなり込み入った話になる
Yes, I am more than ready. Please go ahead. Answer all my question. What is the meaning of life?
あの異世界前にも軽く話したが人間の集合的無意識が具現化
It's
した
fairly similar to Persona 5 at the start.
あちらは平行線上に存在する裏さまざまな人間の意識が入り混じった認知の異世界と思ってくれればいい
A cognitive realm. So that's like all the collective thoughts, what people think, they go over there.
あの世界は暗くまがまがしくつまり今
Light itself cannot reach. It's pretty bleak.
なぜかはもう
Their desire were stolen.
その通りなかなか異世界にはシャドウと呼ばれる一つ目は
Two species of shadows.
わしらを襲ってきた
Yeah, so those are the run-of-the-mill shadows we encounter which turns into personas once you get them, once you like capture them or something similar.
もう一つは現実世界で生きている人が心の内に秘めた本性にして欲望の権化。
Yeah, so those are the personas. You mean like my Yanosik?
お前自身はもう何しろ自己のしかし誰もが自分の心を何かが原因で欲望が歪んでしまえばシャドウは現実でも他者を傷つけることを厭わなくなる。
So that's what's happening with the guy we saw earlier, Kyuchi.
人間の対となる何者かのシャドウの暴走こそが認知の異世界を利用して人々から欲望を搾取している元凶だとわしは睨んでいる。
And I am intent on catching them. So sorry for taking a stab at the development team, but this is not a good phrase. And I intend on catching them, and I am intending to catch them, I guess, would be a better phrasing, because this is not like, this is not proper English. So yeah, maybe they also AI translated most of it, but the UI still is corrected from that auto AI translation that they made last year, so that's still a better experience. How can that be?
確かにすぐには信じられないだろうな。異世界も
Yeah,
シ
dude.
ャドウもそしてたちの悪いことに人間のシャドウその欲望に触発された。
So you can influence.
それらのシャドウたちの活性化こそが現実世界から欲望が奪われ続ける原因の一つになった。
So you, like, when your shadow become corrupted in the metaverse, people around you will also become corrupted.
だからこそあの異世界を詳しく知る必要もある。矢継ぎ早だが、ここからは仕事の話に移らせて。
Yeah, the job. What is the job? Come on. That's the thing you mentioned yesterday.
端的に言えばわしと一緒に何を盗むかはもう察しはついているだろう。覚醒したペルソナの力存分に振るっても良いのだぞ。
Yeah, I'm fine being average, actually.
ほどほどいやこれも欲望が失われている世界。
Sure, and I didn't have time to eat.
ここまであとはターゲットを見せながら説明した方が効率的だろう。
Yeah, maybe.
渋谷お前たち人間が取られたものを取り返すための回答その手引きをさせてもらう。
Yeah, don't fly off after that bombshell. Yeah. And he's hitting me in the process.
止めようとするな。いやと
You're the one who flew into my head, bro. Yeah. Now we're hungry. Yeah, well... A new menace? Oh, so we can get, like, information from her? What's a menace anyway? It's hard to say what exactly make a menace, but broadly speaking, people who trouble others. Okay, and the corporate are called menace. Different how? Purposefully trying to get on there. Yeah, people trying to catch the fame, a bit of the clout. Lately, some of them have gone past skirting the law to outright breaking it. Okay, so Got a bit more detail. We can talk to her a bit more if we need more details on this, but that's not really a prerequisite. Of course, we bumped into Motoa. Yeah, nice catch. Thanks for saving my phone. Yeah, I wasn't looking either, to be honest. What do you say? Something to do with me? So she notices the app as well on our phone. It's easy to connect the dot from there. Yeah, that... Ah, come on, give her a break.
今でもベストナインで通用しそうね。何年前の話し。あなた、この間の。
Yeah, thanks again for your help.
当然のことをしただけよ。なんだか以前と雰囲気が違うような。そろそろ語源でしょ。二人とも。
Sure, we'll try not to be late.
どうしたの？ぼーっとして。語源実習室だよ。そろそろ行かないとまずいよ。
Well, let's be on our way then to the lab. Yeah, no lunch, sadly. Maybe you can cook something up at the lab for lunch. I wouldn't, though. It's probably weird stuff. So we should meet in Shibuya, and of course she's gonna follow us.
彼のスマホにもあった。消しても出てくる。変なアプリ。周りに聞いても結局なんだかわかんない。なんで彼のスマホに昨日も電車から。
So many questions.
あの人何なの？ともこ？部活。
Yeah, go to the club.
久しぶりに一緒帰ろう。
And of course you're not gonna. We're gonna get stalked.
やはり来たな。お前のカバンはスカスカで適度にやる気がなくて居心地がいい。そのまま何事もなかったような顔をするのだ。
Why are you using so many like weird ancient words? The target? What do you mean? So you see again how he's only targeting women, like I was saying before. Did you do that on purpose? Of course he did.
ぶつかり男というやつ、反抗してこなさそうな女だけを狙い、恋にある種の欲望を満たしている不心得な人。
Despicable.
ああ、同感だ。奴のあの行動は日常で起きているものだが、その原因は異世界にある。お前らも察しはついているな。
Yeah, his shadow's gone out of control. That's really obvious stuff for Persona.
まだわしも奴のシャドウを確認したわけではないから。
Well, if it's just conjecture, we just go to the metaverse and check.
大したことのない行為だが、それゆえに警察とやらも動くことはない。わざとじゃないと。そして被害に遭った者は仕方ないと諦めるしかなく、正確には木内の利己的な悪行に欲望が奪われ続けると言うべきか。
Yeah, so it's not so much about the slamming. Maybe you can reason with him. It's not so much about the slamming because it's not like that dangerous, but of course it can be. We're gonna see this after, I believe. But it's more about the action he's doing is like doing even more to spread the loss of desire and hope around. If his shadow is running loose, then there's no way for us to stop his action in the real
聞く
world.
耳さえ持たん皮肉なことだが自身の意識の中でやつ以外にその認知を書き換えることはできない
So yeah, it's more about like he will body check someone
むしろここで止められることな
and
ら
by that
逆上
will
して
spread
お前や他人細胞に
whatever is
襲われる
happening
可能性が
in the metaverse, the loss of desire and hope is gonna spread it around in the real world.
そして最悪
Yeah, he's after that girl there. It's pretty obvious.
よくや私利私欲を義憤で制すそれでこそ覚醒したものちだが奴に気づかれてしまった
Ooh. So we got sort of a premonition.
大丈夫かダメだ二人とももう
Ugh. Yeah, but because then if a baby were to fall down the stairs, of course that would be like terrible. So even like a small act like this that might not seem problematic at first is kind of can have bigger repercussion.
まるで幻覚でも見たような顔だがとにかく
Yeah, maybe.
ここから離れるぞ奴もそうだな前にメメントスから出て彼こんなとこで何してたんだろうあの男の
Is it weird to hang out in Shibuya?
あの人ごめん定期のタッチが甘かったみたいで改札どうかしたううんなんでもないよ
Okay, so now we go to the station square, which is right here.
さて
And this is gonna be our entrance to the metaverse.
現実世界で木内を止めることは先ほども話したが警察とやらも動くことはないだなぜなら奴らも平等に欲望を奪われている
The plan is to go to the metaverse and
時に
then
皆で
act
知恵を寄
from
せ合い
there.
解決に導かんとするそんな人間にとって当然の欲望さえ枯渇している
Yeah, what are our
わしらに
options?
はできることがそれが
That's
世界で木
metaverse.
内のシャドウから
Choose his shadows and we steal the treasure.
怪盗となる
So that's very much like Persona 5.
わしはそれをお宝と呼んでいるのだがお前も知ってる
There's gonna be a treasure inside each palace for every intervention that we need to do, and we need to steal it again, just like the main Persona game. So that's if you've played Persona 5 and Royal, you're gonna be like not at all lost with this game.
ここから先を知るというわしと仕事を共にするビジネスパートナーになるそれでもお前は怪
Not sure I really understand, but it's still a video game, so I'll be fine.
まあ昨日まで普通の高校生だったお前を命の危険すら
I mean, my life at risk, I wouldn't go that far.
木内のような利己欲に虐げられた大衆は欲望最悪自死をも引き起こしてしまうしかし
Yeah, taking their own life. You mean like the girl we saw in the introduction of the game?
シャドウはペルソナでしか倒せないことからも異世界で行動できる人間
Surely not the only
木
one,
内らが人
but
々を間接的に死へと誘う存在お前は逆に
Yeah, what's your end game?
お前が一つだけ言えるのは
Also, I have to go and become a phantom thief, taking great risk before you even open up to me. Yeah, I mean, sure, people should embrace the desire, but you could still tell me. Yeah, I'll try to do what I can.
その選択をではメメントスに行こう。
The where and the what now?
お前のスマホにある目玉のようなアイコン、それが異世界ナビだ。
And now we're jumping back into the
本格的に
metaverse.
仕事始めだ。ここからはコードネームで呼び合うことに。
That's a good question to ask. Why? Because
子供話したが、
Mementos works a bit weirdly, and Lufel is gonna say this like very plainly because that's the unconsciousness of the mass. So that's every people that exists have thoughts and feelings and their unconscious in the metaverse. So using your real name is pretty much not a good idea.
わしらの身分がはっゆえに仕事の時はコードネームで、それに偽名と新名でよ。
Debonair. Who's Deborah?
皆さんも知らんの？
No, I don't. Spiffy. Debonair is spiffy.
お前のコードネームはわしの想像の上を行く不思議なやつだからワンダーに。
Wanda. Got any other ideas?
こういうのは直感が大事だ。わしは直感でお前をワンダーと決めた。わしのこと
Okay, well
は
then.
キャトルと呼んでくれ。
What's that supposed to mean?
自分でもわからんのだが直感だ。わしは今からキャトルと名乗る。
Okay, sure.
共有させてもらうぞ。先ほど言いかけでは行こうか。
And we get ganked right at the beginning.
わしとしたことが敵のおそらく
What, you were so versed into finding me a nickname?
シャドウたちだな。まずは目前の もう戦闘の指南の必要はないな。
Yeah, you don't need to explain me the combat in this game. I've played Persona 3, 4, and 5, so I'm pretty good on that end. We'll go with this one.
わしのペルソナ。
And now you can do the second. And we'll close up with an all-out attack.
逃すわけあるまい。こうなることは戦う前から分かっていた。よし、片付いたな。
Yeah, this is never ending.
背後のせ
Should we withdraw?
そうしたいのは
Maybe.
山々だが、どんやはりわしは後ろのシャドウを何とかする。
The music are still like on point. Oh, thanks.
なんだあいつは。
合わせろ。
Okay.
消えた。
Yeah, no one knows. This is metaverse. It's still like, yeah, I mean, us, the player, we've seen him, of course. We even saw him at the start and they were clashing with each other. So we still don't know if Joker is gonna be a friend or foe.
探したと申し上げておく。ご案内させ。
Yeah, in the middle of everything, of course, I'm getting summoned. I believe this is to allow me to fuse Persona,
お時
maybe?
間を頂戴した。現実のあなたは学校なる場所からの
さて、君はまたしても
Decision? To become a phantom thief, you
以
mean?
前におっしゃった破滅に抗うための欲望の鍛錬である。あなた様が自らの選択。
ゆえに我をメロペ試したいことがあると
What's... Oh, this is canonically where we unlock contracts. So we're gonna get a free unit, which is Mont. Let's whittle something like that.
家庭を楽しめないと情熱があるとは言い
Cotone
あなた
Montagna.
様が先ほどご覧になったものはに
Cognitive form. So that's kind of an entire concept in this game.
作業
The-
あなた様の心の奥底に
Yeah,
眠る
buried deep
認知
inside your
あなた
hearts.
様がよく知っている人物の認知かもしくはあなた様の記憶になくとも知らずしそれは私しかしながら共通しているのはこの
So
者たちはあるいは
to explain this a bit more
もしくは抱いていたもの
digestively,
など
I guess. People like the units in this game, the characters that you can play in this game, they're not all phantom thieves at all. Like, of course, Motoa Harai, she's gonna become a phantom thief. Wonder is a phantom thief. Cattle is a phantom thief. Those are people that you know in the real world that comes with you in the metaverse and become phantom thieves legitimately. But every other unit, like Mont that we just pulled, she's just someone we know in the real world that through our cognition of her happens to have a phantom thief's form, but she's not herself aware of that. I don't know if this makes any sense at all,
本人が最も強く抱いた時期の認知が
but this is kind of a
反映され
weird twist.
形容は様々になっている
I may have met them before.
今はあなた様が認識していなくとも欲望を抱くも何にせよあなた様はいずれそして欲望が失われつつあるこの世界さながら愛
Yeah, so they're called phantom
アイドルユニット
idols,
さながらにあ
and
なた様の戦闘のサポートをする認知存在
they, like she said, they're here for backup in the metaverse because we're not gonna be enough real phantom thieves to deal with all that.
カイドル
So instead of Kaito for thieves, they are Kaido.
あなた様のペルソナを
It's pretty
参考に
fitting.
させていただいておりその原型はメメントスをたゆたうシャドウとまた回答にはコードネームが不可欠であ
So they need code name as well.
僭越ながら私めから
You're so well prepared. Thank you for finding all those names and finding all those person and code names actually.
今後も私めからのより我は何時
Nanji ya ware.
すなわち破滅の我が
So yeah, we unlocked contract, but we already unlocked it
一点
before.
ほど補足をさせていただきたい
House within your obsession. Yeah, so that's like the wild card thing. Since we're the protagonist, we can swap off persona.
可能性の目とでそれらの存在やカイドル、そして来るべき破滅に備え。
So to avoid ruin, we need to have more personas and more relationships with people. So yeah, the guy in black who saved us, canonically in the story,
私めは
Igor knows something.
この世界はまだ謎も多い。さまざまな意識の交差によるイレギュラー。私たちが知り得ぬ特別な
もしあなた様がご興味がおありなら行動に移すことも欲望の鍛錬
Yeah, sure, but you could just answer me as well.
あなた様をサポートさせていた。
では、今回はこの辺り。
またカイドルの力が必要な際は心のな。
So we've unlocked officially the summon, even though we've already summoned the character.
どうかしたのか？
Yeah, just don't worry. And they have code names too.
わしはキャトルだ。それがどうかしたのか？さてはお前。
Yeah, no, I just spaced out, bro. Don't worry, I'm fine.
あのシャドウどものそういうことなら便宜を図ってやる。 喜んでくれ。この姿を見せる人間は変身。
That's a nice little dance.
これでいい。
Why are you a car?
大衆の認知が作用してそこに溢れている動物が乗り物に変身する。なぜそんな認知が溢れているのかはわしも知らん。
Abundance. So people are really thinking that animals can transform into car. That's a thing canonically in this world. Sure. I don't have my license though.
あとは何？わしが空気を読んで。よし、それまずはメメントスの奥を目指すのだ。目的の
ミッションコンプリートよ。
And yeah, we've unlocked the business plan for Lufel. So that's kind of your beginner kind of guy. You see, like, there's all these steps, and as you go through them, you're gonna get, for instance, we're gonna get Midnight Sun. So by clearing step 1, we're gonna get this weapon from For Wonder. So that's pretty neat. And once we complete the plan 1, which is the yellow plan here, we get a selector for one of those units. So we get either Ryuji, Morgana, or An. Of course, we're gonna keep pulling on the banner, see which one we get, but we want An and Morgana. So whichever one we get from the banner, we're gonna pick the other one here, just to get everything nice and clear. And so you see, like, the steps are very simple. We need to raise Wonder to level 12. That's gonna happen just automatically. Witness a Phantom Thief's Awakening. Ors doesn't count, so this is gonna be the first palace. We're gonna awaken one of our friends into the personal world, so that's gonna unlock automatically as well. Raise 2 Phantom Thieves to level 10, raise a Phantom Thief to level 20, 3 Phantom Thieves to Hidden Ability level 1, raise the personnel to level 20, clear the realm of repression 1 time. And so we're gonna be doing all this as we go along, and you see there's all these steps. We get Lenan's Side, Side, Lenan, Side, I don't know how to say it. I don't know what's the proper spelling for her. She's a very good persona. Okay, we can't get any info for that right now. She's a very good beginner persona. We're gonna get another custom module here. Resources, we're gonna get, I believe, gems and stuff like that. Another persona here, Principality. We're gonna get a silver necklace, I believe. This is gonna be Grand Queen's necklace time 2, which can awaken a rank 3 and 4 persona. So that's persona awakening material right here. And next we're gonna get some tarot cards, and we're gonna need to be getting through all of those steps with all those stuff right here to be doing to progress in the game. But right now we're gonna move on with mementos and unlock the first palace.
Shadow か。だが目的地はこの先だ。
Well, fight them then. Should be easy enough.
先ほどより数は少ないが油断するな。
So you can see, like, we have the new all-new character right here. New enemy? No, she's actually a friend. Don't worry, it's a phantom idol. She's on our side.
お前、それに心当たりがあるのだな。
Let's mark that one. My earbud fell off. Sneezing that hard. So Frost Lily, and they're all weak to it. That's perfect. There's another one coming. Let's... I think also, like, we've just leveled up, and some difference between this version, the global version, and the Taiwan and Chinese version is that there didn't used to be a level cap in the Taiwan and Chinese version. Like here, we're gonna have a hard cap during the first palace. We're gonna be we're gonna be required to attain a certain level to continue the story. That didn't used to be the case with the Taiwan and Chinese version. So I don't know if they've made that much change from version to version, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me. I feel. Yeah, let me manage them. You get busy, like, driving the car. So Phantom Thieves, we've just unlocked other stuff. So now we have access to the thieves, and we can select our character and train them. So we need to use those items to level our character, which we can farm, and then once you've hit the cap for their progress, you have to use hidden ability materials to overclock them, and then you can progress them again. So Rin, we're gonna be using a lot, cattle as well, so might as well. Let's unlock, quick select. So now we have 2 level 20, and we have a dupe of cattle. So when you pull characters, you can get duplicates, and the duplicates goes into the awareness here, and you will have bonus effects on their skills. So the awakening effect for having one dupe, like if I activate this right here, I'm gonna have this effect that at the start of battle I can inflict burn on the foe with the highest remaining HP, and increase the allies' elemental ailment accuracy by 33% when they have Starfire. So we're gonna awaken, because there's no reason not to. So you get a small boost and that new skill that get added. So once I will have another shards for Luther, I'm gonna activate the second, and the second is gonna be when healing an ally who has Starfire 2, increase healing effect by 10%. So those are all like some good things that you can unlock. You also get like various items once you raise your characters, and you also get recommendations. So recommended party is Rin and Joker, to use her as best as possible. We're just gonna collect this. And so Cattle, for example, he's a fire unit and he works well with Anne and with Kurotani, which is a codename Ki. And as the navigator, you're gonna put Tomiyama Okian, because she's the more aggressive navigator. You can also play him with Kotone and Motoa, and you get some very nice tips as well for each character. So if you feel lost at some point, make sure to check these to see like, okay, those units I can play together and stuff like that. It's very useful, specifically if you're not used to these type of things. We can complete our profile. Let's go put Ryan over there. What, there's some more things I need to put those as well. Well, let's go Cal, Mont, and Fleuret. Yeah, that's good. I don't like when there's like these little things telling me I need to do things, like they're taunting me like that. So let's collect this. Let's collect the awards as well. Might as well. Tutorials, so we unlock 3 tutorials. Shouldn't click that fast over there. So all of these I will explain as we go along with the game. So there's no need to do that right now. And this I'm gonna have to leave at that. Let's move on to the first palace. So she is stalking us.
それはともこは昔からわかりやすいね。野球一つ。あのね、好きとかじゃなくて気になるってだけ。立ち話もなんだし、どっか。
Yeah, don't go on like being all that lovey-dovey with my character, because I didn't sign for this. And of course Kyushi's is seeing her. That would make sense as we go on. You'll see. This is the spot. Intelligence? What's your intel?
この集合的無意識にある心の声をほんの少しお前には聞こえんだろうが、わしはそれを頼りに異世界の情報を集めていた。
That's also like one of the advantage of doing this multiple time is I didn't catch that at all playing this previously. So his intel come from the metaverse itself. He can hear the metaverse. Yeah, you mean the big thing there that we saw from a mile away? Palace.
広大なメメントスの中でもある個人の歪んだ欲望が具現化している。暴走した人間のシャドウが認知した他者の欲望を奪うための牙城。ここで木内は城の主として分離し、異形のシャドウさえも配下に従えている。
That's a pretty big leap from Persona 5 story. When you go to the metaverse, you don't specifically go to the mementos in P5. You have access to like the regular universe, and that's where palaces are usually. Here they're all located in mementos, so they're not as big in terms of impact as the palaces from P5, but they're still like somehow problematic because they can form, if they can form such palaces in Mementos itself, that makes Mementos like a very important place for everything metaverse related, because everything originates from there. So here we have Yuchi's palace. Yeah, probably. Wait. Let's find another entrance. So we're gonna enter the palace teeth side. You're gonna fly over there and carry me? You're able to transform into a car in the metaverse, and you can't fly 3 feet up. Yeah, not that much actually. So we're back in Shibuya. Yeah, I don't like. What do we need that for? I don't think I have though. I think we need to go and buy one to unlock. Infiltration tools. Yeah, I don't. In a store? So yeah, about that, you remember Phantom Idol? I mentioned Okian. She's one of the navigators. She's actually this woman right here, but she's her Phantom Idol. So she herself has no knowledge of the metaverse and personas and shadows and stuff like that. She's just a regular human being that just go on about her day, but my memory of her makes it so that in the metaverse I can create an idol from her and use her in combat. That's basically what Phantom Idols are, and that's basically what every unit is gonna be unless they are linked to the scenario. I'm looking for a workbench, actually. Several, but Yongenjaya. That's where Persona 5 took place. This character has never done, but I mean, thanks for the pointing tip. Yeah, can you just... Yeah, I wonder how he caved in. Can we like... Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts.
ディナーの準備しない。
Yeah, right. I would hate to hold you back from going to your husband, making sure he has a pink fridge. Let's go to Young and Jaya.
やれやれ。それにしてもあの女を相手に人の引かぬとは
Yeah, maybe she's got some other
まあそれはいい。
advantages. Let's, yeah, the shop in Young and Jaya. We should take the handsome online. Let's go. We'll just take a detour by Leblanc before that. Oh, that's Takemi. The confidant from the
着い
clinic.
たな。初めて来たのだが初めてな感じがし。
Yeah, me too.
そうか。まあ深く。
And that's another example. This is Rin. This is Xiaoling Lin. And this is the real world counterpart to Rin, the character that we've pulled during the reroll.
慣れないし。
She's looking for tea. Not to spill, but
おっとリサイクルショップだった。
let's find the workbench. We got a level up. Let's go first onto like Café Leblanc. Should come back another time. Can we like, dude? Let me in! Let me in! Well, maybe some other times they're gonna add this. You see, like what I was saying, like some of the stuff is gonna get unlocked as you go, and you're gonna unlock the next step by filling up this first one here. So you need to clear missions down there, so that stacks here. And once this is done, you have the next step. You're not forced to complete everything, but I still would because you get all those resources. Let's go to the second-hand shop.
こんにちは。
We're looking for a workbench, please.
年代物だけどまだまだ現役でいける。
Nice.
今回はお題はいいから。
For free. Still don't understand that.
代わりと言っちゃなんだけど、カンタはお題しっかり大きいから郵送してあげるよ。都内なら今日の夜には到着かな。用紙を持ってくる。
Free and deliver. This is free and same day delivery. That's as good as it gets.
ありがとう。じゃあさっきの用紙のとこに置く。
作業台確保のめどがついたな。
Yeah, let's go back home. But we get an interlude from Tomoko and Motoa.
気が早いって。来週の選考会の結果次第だよ。選考会に招集されるだけでもすごいって。それに比べて私なんてさ、
This is gonna be the core issue of this first arc.
まだ野球に未練があるんじゃ。
So
もし久しぶりにキャッチボールでもしない？
she's being scouted for baseball league, and she used to play baseball, as we saw with her great catch. And she wants to give her desire back to play baseball.
小学生の時以来だから一緒に野球できるのなん。じゃあ来週なんでとも子が嬉しそうなんだ。あ、元葉の方は最近どう？いいことっていうか急に不思議なことが起きてそれが気。
Weird things going on she's interested in. So she's interested in me and what's happening around me, and she's interested in me. Full on crush. Why do you have to say it like that? Geek-kun?
その好きって言うんじゃなくて
Yeah, please frame that
あんまりい
like
い
that.
例えじゃない。小学生の頃、私があの選手に憧れてた時、そう目キラキラさせて心臓ドキドキさせてね。そっか。
Ay.
マガ通信からの通知。
Another menace.
マガつかみのコメント出てる。明日の朝公式認定出すって。さっきの今でこんな調子って。
Yeah, sure. Lose your desire. We're gonna fix that.
ごめんね。選考会の話してたら。いいよ。どうせ暇だったし付き合うよ。四茶のバッティングセンター行くの。ねえ。
Yeah, because it was tagged in red. There's all the activities from before and even more. So we can go to the batting cage for mini games and such.
こういう誘いとか。
Of course, we just walked in on the two girls that are apparently interested in us. Geek-kun!
何？
Geek-kun! Nani?
自分でもわかんないよ。さっきの。ああ、そういうこと。
Yeah, as a
ど
person.
っかお出かけ？それとも帰り？
Yeah, I'll stop by the second-hand shop.
知ってる。四茶。
Yeah, Young and Jaya.
ごめん。喉乾いちゃった。私ちょっとジュース買ってくるね。
Eh?
大丈夫。すぐ戻ってくるから。じゃ。
Of course, she's like dumping her on us.
元葉遅いね。多分私たちのジュースも選んでくれてるの。
Yeah, she's a good person. I have to like give her that. The character of Motoha is very. She's a very cool one.
すごく優しい子って意味でもあるんだけど、そのせい。
You know each other a long time?
小学生の頃ね。凡人の私と違ってセンス抜群の元葉はやっぱり
She was a prodigy.
本当にびっくりするほど野球が上手くて、元葉はいずれ必ずプロになるって。元葉自身もね、絶対プロになるんだって言って、私もそ
So
の夢を。
why isn't she?
あることをきっかけに責任を感じて野球はやめちゃったの。もちろんそれも元葉が悪いんじゃなくて、言ってみれば事故みたいなもので。
She blamed herself.
あんなに好きだった野球をやめるの、本当に高校に入るまでも。
We're gonna fix that. Don't worry.
2人分の夢を叶えようって思ってやめちゃった元葉の分まで野球選手になって結果を残そう。そしたら元葉
So she's just as much caring as Motoha is.
昔みたいに心から笑ってくれるかな。いつか元葉とまた2人でバッテリーを。
That's a great dream. Hope you can achieve it.
ありがと
I
う。
know you don't, but
でも元葉にはこれ言わないでね。
sure, I'll keep it to myself.
この定期入れのストラップもね。リトルジ、私はピッチャーの元葉にボールを、元葉は私にキャッチャーミットをって。
That's really nice. That's why she was like so frantic looking for it last
本当
time.
に焦っちゃって改めてお礼を言わせて。元葉が野球やめた時、私にはもう資格ないからって、また一緒に野球ができるようになったら元葉にっていうか私なんで急にこんな重い話。
Yeah, don't worry. Just
元葉
if you have it on your heart, speak out.
まだジュース選んでるのかな。ともこ
Yeah, she was done picking drinks, actually.
ダメ。お待たせ。みんなの分も買っ。 怖さは積もる話はその時ってこと。じゃあまた。
また。
学生同士のノリとはこのような感じか。作業台は確か夜に届くのだったな。
Yeah, let's go to the workbench.
マガつかみのマガ通信。街中で見かけた迷惑な人を取り上げてる。
The new announcement. There's one in my recommendation. So that's a new menace, I believe, and they're gonna talk about Cutie.
油断したな。まあ許せ。わしも人間のことを改めて学びたい。それよりそろそろさ。
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, are you heading home anytime soon?
妙なことを言う。すでに帰ってきているでは。
Okay, so
ここ。
Yeah, sure. Didn't invite you, but
わしにとっても住まいと同じ。
You can't just decide that.
大丈夫だ。心得ている。世話になる分、働きで返し、それにわしがいれば家で潜入道具がある。
Yeah, let's say this is why you're staying here. So we get the first, second rank actually, so we can make infiltration tool, and that's because we get the workbench. That's the difference.
よし、1階はくつろぎの空間として大事にしたい。
Yeah, so he's taking decision for the whole house. Dude just got here. And boom, workbench.
よし、うまく組み立てられたな。部屋の間取りにもぴったり。では、本来なら素材を集めるところからが潜入道具作りなのだが。
Yeah, so the first craft is, of course, tutorial linked. So you're gonna be making a hook with free stuff that Lufil gives you, but you're gonna be able to get more stuff after that and be able to craft more things based on what you pick. So right now we're just gonna go for the grappling hook. You see, we need aluminum sheet and plastic, so we can craft, confirm, and this is linked to your proficiency, so those are the stats that you can boost by playing the game. Just like in the main Persona game, actually. Excellent work. Cool. Yeah, proficiency up. And just like that, he sleeps. So yeah, we have like some tools we can make, and you see like there's always the list here, and you get proficiency from doing that. We're not gonna do any of those though, because we don't really have the material. We're just gonna make a round of everything, just complete all the stuff that we have. Tutorial, so we have the workbench. Let's claim our awards. We got a bonus for synergy, so we get some meta jewel, we get the workbench, and we got some whiff of iris. Let's go check the events real quick. Thief Alliance. Yeah, so we have another day, we have another bonus. So when we reach the level 25, we're gonna be able to claim this as well. So that's cool. That's any resources we can get to summon is a good thing, because now we go to contract. We have a multi and we're at 30 out of 50, so we're almost done with this banner. It's just gonna skip. We got puppets. So now we need 3 tickets for this specifically. We'll get these in due time. We're not gonna spend this now. We can make 2 pulls on the Joker banner. So we got a slime and we got a puppet as well. So again, like I said, any duplicates that you get, they're gonna play into the awareness of your character. So you see I have 2, so I can awaken, get the boosts and all the effect that goes with it. But that is gonna be it for this part. We're just gonna stop here. I think this is a good place. We just got the workbench, we got all the setup for the first part, for the first palace and the first part of the game, which is gonna be Motoa's Arc. And like you see, like this flirts with some pretty dark stuff, depression and very big loss of desire. Of course, that's gonna be a central theme to the game. But anyway, make sure to check part 1 and part 1.5, which is the reroll guide, and we're gonna be making as much as we can going on into this game. For now though, if you still hear them in the videos at the very least entertaining to you, so please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel to never miss anything geek. Bye guys!